Hello, this is Greg. Welcome to my channel. Today's video is going to be about electroculture and magnoculture. I've seen a lot of videos online about this. Seems a little woohoo. Some people might think it's a little out there, but I'm curious and I want to see if it works. So I'm conducting my own test and I'm going to do updates all along the summer and actually show you this one did better, this one didn't do as good, or they're all the same. So we're going to figure this thing out, and from the beginning I'm doing three things. I've got the copper wires for electroculture, I've got neodymium magnet, and I've got a control. So we're going to see if the germination process actually, if these things help with that. And I've seen videos where that allegedly happens. So just for my own curiosity, I'm going to start from the beginning where I'm at now, germination, follow it all the way through the summer, and we're going to see if we get a healthier plant on any of them, if they produce more, or if they're better fruit on them, etc. I'll show you a video in just a second here what I'm doing. Again, we'll do updates all along, and hopefully at the end of the summer we'll make a determination to see if electroculture and magnoculture is actually something that works. So just for my own mind and everybody out there, and let's do it. So here's my test subjects here. I've got, I'm starting them out on a little heat pad here. That's supposed to actually help things get going a little bit. This one here, that is my electroculture with my little antenna I just fashioned up. And I don't know if that's big enough to do anything, but we'll see. Here's my control, and here is my magnet. Now what I did was I took a neodymium magnet out of an old hard drive. If anyone's ever tried any of those or taken any out and put two together, those things are strong. You can't hardly pull those things apart. So there's a lot of, if anything's going to work, that is going to work. So this is my little test subject. It's been a couple of days, and I expect to start seeing some growth here in the next couple days. And what do they say, 6 days, I guess, 6-7 days. So 3-4 days, we'll see if we got anything. I'll pick out the best ones, transplant those into some soil. I'll keep you up to date at that point. So and all along the way here till the end of summer, and it's going to be very curious as I document this to see how it works. As indicated, it's been about a week and a half since I was starting to sprout the seeds, the tomato seeds and the pepper seeds, and of course the experiment was with the electroculture versus the no anything there, and of course with the magnets. I guess that would be called the control, the middle one there. So, how did the seedlings look? And they are so small, I really couldn't show you the little sprouts coming out of them with this camera. So, you're going to have to take my word for it. The electroculture seeds that I got started on sprouting, they were twice the size, and they were a stronger growth than the other sprouts. I was quite surprised to see that. They were looking good. Now the control, they were barely sprouting, so there wasn't a lot there. And of course the magnets, they were better than the control, but not as good as the electroculture. So I've transplanted everything into, as you can see, a dirt. And I've got a grow light on it. It might be a little too soon for the grow light until everything gets growing. I just got that sitting there. The actual wire is on the inside. So just a quick update here, like I said. So far, just to recap, electroculture, they look a lot better than the control. And the magnets look a lot better than the control. So it's kind of looking like there might be something to this electroculture so far. So we'll see. I'll keep you updated as I go along here. And as they start to sprout up, I'll take this cover off and I'll show you exactly what's going on there. I've actually got a heat pad underneath this whole thing too. So yeah, we'll see how everything goes in the upcoming weeks, and I'll keep you updated. Thanks. Hello everybody, this is Greg again. I'm checking up on my plants, and as you well know, I've been doing the Electroculture and the Magnoculture, and of course we've got nothing in this middle one going on. It's a control. So it's been a couple weeks, and just by observing, just by looking at it, it appears that the Electroculture plants are doing a little bit better. Take a closer look here. They're taller. The control, they look pretty good. And it's kind of weird. The Magnoculture, they look like they're lagging behind. It's almost like they're getting stunted by the magnets, which is kind of weird. I don't know how to explain that. But as far as the Electroculture, it looks like they are doing better. Not as many plants came up, and I don't know if that has anything to do with the Electroculture or not. But the control, they look pretty good. Magnoculture, I think they're not quite as good. But last year when I put magnets on a tomato plant, it did not grow as big, but they did produce a lot of fruit. It was unbelievable. So what I'm going to do next here is I'm going to transplant the biggest plants out of each one of these, and of course do the Magnoculture, control, and Electroculture on each one of the plants. There's tomato in the back there, and there's peppers in the front here. So they're populating a little differently here. Again, I'm going to take the biggest ones and use those for the test. And I'm going to be transplanting these here very shortly. And I'm going to use that on part 2 of this series. I'll let you know. Hopefully you can follow along and watch how it all progresses just like I'm going to do. So thanks for looking, and we'll see you in a couple weeks.